Hi again, my name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and let's just say this is take 3 of trying to get this video out. I'm going to be doing a what sold for last weekend, which was October 22nd through the 24th, but somehow my GoPro's not acting right. It's just, at first I thought it was operator error, but this time it wasn't me, and it's still not working right, so we'll see. All right. First, I wanted to talk about all the messages that I got on my Facebook, YouTube videos yesterday about the Auction Professor's video that he put out. So I watched a little bit of that, and I already do end and do sell similar. Usually I do 25 at a time, probably 4 days a week. It's just one of the things during the day. I end 25. I tweak them. I add any item specifics that need to be done and adjust the price. But I went ahead yesterday, since I have a premium store, I had about 4,000 listings that I hadn't used. So I went ahead yesterday and I ended 1,000 listings and did sell similar on them. And I did see a huge increase in views and traffic. And my sales were up. They were actually higher than they've been for a while. But I had a high dollar thing sell also.
But it was only one day. And that's
one day.
Not a good sample size.
Not a good sample size. But I decided I still had, well, no, I didn't have 4,000. I had 2,000 extra listings. So this morning I went ahead and I did another 1,000 of my oldest videos, my oldest listings. And today my sales are non-existent, but it's trick-or-treating, and the weather's bad and here, and I'm just thinking I'll have to see what happens over the next few days. I'm not sure if I'll do another 1,000 tomorrow. I'm going to wait and see now if this helps me at all. So, I do appreciate all the input. I read through all of his comments. It's working for a lot of people. And I mean, I looked at my traffic, and I'm getting a whole lot of views and a lot of watchers, which I wasn't seeing before. So I think there is some credibility to, eBay is having issues with this last update. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started in on the what solds for less. I picked about 30 things. I think 25 eBay, 5 Facebook. I've still not sold but the one item on Mercari. I had nothing on Bonanza. My first item, he's laughing at me, is a PS4 game, World of Final Fantasy. I sold it for the $12.30. I bought this at a yard sale. I want to say 6 or 7 videos. A lot of them were Lego that I went ahead and put in its own lot. But I sold this, I kept this one by itself, and then another one of the Final Fantasy ones by itself. All right, and then this, I picked this up at a yard sale a couple weeks ago when I was out with my sisters. I think I paid $2 each for probably 4 or 5 golf club plush covers. This was the most unique of them. It was Wimpy from the Popeye series, and I did take a best offer for him of $40. These are, I think we picked these up at an estate sale, probably paid $1 each. We did pick up 2 at the same time, and I sold both of them this week. The first one I did sell for $12.30, and then the second one, since it was so close to Halloween, I did take a best offer of $9.25 on it. These I picked up last year at an estate sale. I bought a box full of advertising drinkware. Some of it was glass. A lot of it was from hotels and motels and stuff like that. And then there was a few of these type I guess, barware. But these are plastic cups. This is the last one I had. It's from the Leilani Hotel, and I did sell it for best offer of $10. This is a Angry Birds Connect set we picked up at a yard sale, right? For about $4. I think $3 or $4 we paid for it. I did take the time to lay out all the parts and count, and it was missing 2 very small pieces, which I did put in the listing, and I took a best offer of $25. This is a Pearl Plush from Finding Nemo. Probably picked it up at Goodwill Bins on one of our sourcing trips. So I probably paid, normally with the place that we go to, it's about $1 a pound. And I did sell Pearl for $14.20. This is a Kelly Toy plush bear. I put it in here because I talk about all this Kelly Toy that I pick up. It's an okay brand. It's like my bread and butter. But just an example, I did sell this one for, oh, it confused me. I actually have 2 of them, and I'm like, how is this at $12.95 when I sold it? I sold it for $12.30. This is an Aurora Terrier dog plush. It's kind of unique. It's black fur with these brown tips. I tell you guys all the time, I'd like to buy plush that are dog breeds. So, and I did sell this one for the $8.95. All right, this next item I picked up at an estate sale. I paid $4 for it. I scanned the barcode at the estate sale, and only one came up for like $99. And I thought, I couldn't find any solds. I thought, I'll go ahead and buy it. When I came home, I either Google Lensed it or I looked up the what it was called, and there were tons of them. Definitely not at $99. In fact, I never did find that listing again scanning it. It was just the oddest thing. But I did get it listed, and I did sell it for $12.30. Lesson learned, don't just scan stuff by the barcode. You've got to also look it up by using words. This is a Dakin Beaver plush. I tell you guys all the time, I like to buy odd animals, not just bears and rabbits and dogs and cats. This is just a small under 5-inch plush, and I did sell it for $9.45. These are some Born Concept clogs. I want to say I paid $3 for these at a yard sale. I contemplated keeping them for myself, but then I got to quit doing that. And I did sell these for best offer of $16.25. This is Kelly Toy Squishmallow. It is Blake the Bunny. It's one of the very tiny ones, 5 inches. I sold it for $9.45. The thing with, there's so many Squishmallows right now, the market is just inundated with them. But you really do need to try to get the names of the plush. And I just used Google Lens, and it pulled up and told me that it was Blake the Bunny. And I think that helps with your sales to make sure you have the names of whatever character it is. This I bought at the same estate sale that I bought the Villeroy and Bosch Christmas ornament. It was a set of 4 mugs by this Danoon. They all had Christmas scenes. I paid $5 for the 4, but when I got home, I realized 2 of the cups were the same. So I went ahead and listed each of them separately. And I think I've sold 2 so far. I sold this one for the $9.45. No, I didn't. $8.25. This is Clarice from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I pick them up all the time. Clarice and Rudolph, they're bread and butter. They don't sell for a whole lot. Now, if you find like some of the Build-A-Bears do quite well, or some of the Stuffins by CVS, those do really well. I'll put a couple examples. I may have showed you these before, but like the little pink elephant with the red spots, it does really well. And I'll see if there's any more that you should be looking out for. But if you find them, definitely check the comps. And if you can find the complete set, it does quite well also. But I did sell Clarice for $12.30. This is Eden Raymond Briggs Snowman. Now, I featured him in that high dollar brand video that I put out recently. This one had some condition issues. His hat seemed really faded, and he's kind of seemed dingy. Even I didn't wash him because he did have a felt hat. So he just had the normal cleaning, and I'll let the buyer, if they want to try to do anything more with him, deal with him. But I did still sell him for best offer of $35. So definitely keep an eye out for these type of snowmen. This I picked up at a yard sale. I want to say I paid $2 for it. It is by Avon. It is just, and it was from 1996. It's just a little Christmas ornament type thing. I think it was battery operated. No, it's not. I don't believe so. I think it's wind up, and inside of it were magnets that made the little mice skate around on the pond. It did have its original box, which helped with keeping it protected in the foam and stuff. And I did sell it for $23.70. But definitely look for these older Christmas stuff. This is just baby Aurora. It was a pink elephant, kind of a larger size. Just another example. I like to pick up baby Aurora. A lot of parents put them in their nurseries. And I did sell this one for $10.40. This is Mattel. It's an older plush. It's from a series called Emotions, and I like to find them. They have very distinct emotional like faces usually. This one had cute little eyes. And I did sell him for best offer of $12. Also, if you notice, the little paper tag is sitting in front of him. He was dirty when I got him. So a lot of times when I just know I'm not going to be able to hand clean them, I just pull the paper tags off and state that, you know, the paper tag is there, but it is loose. This is an action figure. It's Simba from Lion King. I think I found him in a bag of just miscellaneous toys I bought at a consignment sale. I did buy the bag for him. He's one of the action type. You press a button and his mouth opens like he's roaring. And I did sell Simba for $12.30. This is by Sassy, and it's a Grin and Grow elephant. I talked about him, I think, in a recent haul. I had found a little elephant that it was a rattle that had just a handle with his head on top, and found out that it was actually worth quite a bit. And then I found this elephant, and I knew when I found him that he was going to be something. But I did sell him for $37.95. So definitely keep your eye out for this Grin and Grow, which on the back it says it's from Sassy. This is from my online estate sale. It is a Dairy Queen ice cream plush. It's the larger 12-inch plush from 1998, and I sold it for $20.85. This is from a brand. I like them. It's Hug Fun. Now, there are some big bolos for some of the larger Hug Fun. I mean, really larger plush. I think ever since we started going into that dimensional weight more, people have not been selling them as much. But I like to pick up these type of plush. I bought lots of these where it's just a really cute animal with bunny rabbit ears on top. And I did sell him for $10.40. All right, couple more for eBay. These are Pillsbury Doughboy hand towels. Now, I think these were originally washcloths that somebody has added. I could be wrong. I bought a huge tote that was just full of Pillsbury Doughboy stuff. There were plush and cookie jars and figures and spoon rests, and then these and some placemats. Probably some more stuff I don't even remember. But this is the second set of these that I sold, and they went for $16.10. Just a reminder, I don't do free shipping. So, you know, all of these the buyer has paid additional for shipping. This is an Apple Mac pen. The kind that my husband's forever pen versus pen. They're the same to me.
One has an I and one has an E.
I know, but I say them the same.
So do I.
Pen and pen. I was looking through some pictures for an online estate sale, and I noticed in just one of the pictures in an office area, there was a small little pencil box, and it had quite a few items that were this Apple Mac stuff. So we went ahead and went, and I paid $10, and there were pens and pencils and this pen, I think some magnets and some other stuff. I think this might be the last of it, and I did, and it sold for $18.95. And then Oswald. We featured him in a haul. I didn't know who he was. I think we Google Lensed him while we were still recording and found out that he's called Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And I sold him for $16.10. I'm sure we picked him up at a yard sale or something, probably $1 or so. All right, last 5 things for Facebook. I tell you guys all the time, I buy tie. We went to a Goodwill bins probably earlier this year, might have even been the end of last year, and somebody must have donated hundreds of the tie beanies from the 90s. They had their paper tags. Some of them even had plastic covers, and I just decided I was going to buy them all, and I started filling up my cart, and people started helping me fill up my cart. And I got a bunch of them listed, but in fact, you'll see there's some right here. I've been ending some of my older listings and making small lots because they haven't sold by themselves. So that's why that one's sitting over there. But I sold this tie gobbles for $8 on Facebook. My throat's getting scratchy. This was a Paw Patrol Four-Wheeler. I bought a bunch of the figures. This one didn't have the little boy that went with it, so I just went ahead and kept it separate. Sold it for $5 on Facebook. This is an Aurora plush, little black horse. Sold it for $8. This is another Aurora Bengal tiger. It's 12 inches, and I sold it for $6. I wasn't listing plush on Facebook, but since I started cross-listing to Mercari again, it's just easier when I'm going through them to just do both of them, Mercari and Facebook at the same time. So I've been doing it, and the plush is selling on Facebook also. Last thing was this huge Christmas stocking, 29 inches, so really large cloth, very cute. I'm not sure if it was handmade, very cute though. And I sold it on Facebook for $16. Some kid is going to get a really cool, hopefully stuffed full of candy stocking for Christmas. All right, I think that's it. Hopefully this video is going to work this time. We've got to get a couple of hauls out, I think, this week. Trying to get caught up. We got behind getting our videos out, and I've been doing comps on some of them to get them out for you guys. And then I'm hoping maybe we'll start going to the bins again here in our area, or we may do a sourcing trip. We're trying to figure all of that out. And that way I'll have plenty of stuff to list for a couple of months and share with you guys. All right,